This spring, the Provost approved an initiative to provide faculty support in developing sophisticated, technology-enhanced teaching and learning experiences through the first PLUTO Institute. PLUTO, short for PLU Teaching Online, is staffed by the Instructional Technology staff. 10 faculty, representing a broad range of disciplines and professions, were selected to develop blended courses to be offered during this next academic year. These faculty participated in an intensive one-week workshop in June and continue to work individually with the PLUTO staff throughout the development and implementation of their courses. Our goal is to provide students with multiple pathways to successful learning.
So, what is blended learning? Blended learning is an approach to instructional design that utilizes online learning and face-to-face learning and is able to draw on the best of both worlds. So it's more than just technology integration, it's really making online learning an integral part of the learning process.
Well, I think blended learning allows us to engage the students in the material in a different way. It's not the same as just homework done during class time. So I think that it allows us to work with individual and group students and to enrich then what happens actually in the classroom time.
Well, I think intellectually I'm interested in the idea of distance learning just because it's happening all around us. PLU is all about face-to-face. So I guess it's fair to say that I had no particular enthusiasm for anything, out of the classroom as far as PLU teaching was concerned. So I was a little bit of a skeptic about the idea of blended learning. But the PLUTO Institute has been a real eye-opener for me, and I very much enjoyed what I've learned.
Part of the mission of PLUTO is to provide faculty development opportunities that further PLU's 2020 visions of integrating technology more into curriculum instruction. So the Institute consisted of a number of topical presentations and practice activities that allowed faculty to begin thinking about what their blended course would look like, and then applying some of that to the development of 1 week of their course.
We spent a lot of time thinking about our course design and what we do in our courses. And we really started from the ground up. We used the backward design model where we talked about what we wanted our students to be able to do at the end of the course and then move backwards. And we were really intentional about what we would do during the face-to-face time with our students versus what our students would do during the non-face-to-face, the online time. And I think that the kinds of things we learned in the Institute will be really helpful to students in terms of the kinds of different learning styles that we could reach.
I think what this made me reflect upon was actually my entire portfolio of teaching and maybe the idea that almost every course I do would benefit from blended learning in some way, that it has really applicability to almost everything that I do in teaching.
One thing that I'll be doing is some screencasting. So thinking of ways that I could make little mini lectures with visuals on my computer ahead of time that students can watch again and again if they want, or just fast forward to the parts they need to watch.
Students will work in groups of about 5 to create potentially publishable, online publishable websites that will encapsulate in some way what they've learned in this world music course and allow them to share it with friends and family. Of course, it could even be published for the world. So this, I think, allows students a kind of an impressive end product, a real takeaway.
First, I would tell other faculty to go to PLUTO. I plan on spreading the word. I think blended learning is a good fit for PLU. I think it is a way to kind of meet the students where they are. They're very engaged with technology, and we ought to take advantage of that.
I think that blended learning does have a future at PLU. It will meet some specific needs for faculty who are interested in it. I think it just provides options for students, and with the thoughtful design that goes behind the planning of the courses, I think the outcome is perhaps a better course for the students.
I went into this somewhat fearful, but I'm now just flat out excited. And it's been a month since the PLUTO Institute, and I took a little while to sort of do other things, and then I just dove into it, and I'm just excited. It sort of charged my batteries again. So I encourage everybody else to consider doing it.
PLUTO was such a gift to me. It was a gift of time and resources by PLU. Without hesitation, I would say that PLUTO was probably one of the most valuable and enriching faculty development experiences I've had in my time with PLU.
With a successful launch of the PLUTO Institute and the ongoing support of the Benson Family Foundation, PLU's teaching and learning team plans to offer another institute during the upcoming January term of 2015. The focus of the J-term program will be on training PLU faculty to teach fully online general education courses for the summer term in order to aid PLU's retention efforts. Instead of taking courses at other institutions, PLU students who desire to return home for the summer will be able to take needed PLU courses online and remain connected to our university community. It should be emphasized that blended and online learning will not replace traditional face-to-face instruction at PLU. Rather, these modalities will complement our long and successful history of in-class instruction. The future of blended and online learning at PLU is a bright one. Both faculty and students will be able to benefit from the innovations in instructional technology and, as a result, be better equipped to adapt to the changing context of higher education, while maintaining PLU's tradition of academic excellence. Thank you.